Well, I am going to start out with my farewell speech, and then I will read my why you should come to my fair speech that I read at the state fair competition. So, a few things about where I'm at now. I am currently attending Millersville University. I am majoring in early childhood education. I'm also playing tennis like I played in high school. I'm loving that. The team is amazing. My dad is the new head coach, so it is wonderful to have him there with me. Something interesting, the role I got to play as Fair Queen this year actually helped sway me towards my major. I always knew that I wanted to be a teacher, but I really had trouble deciding what age level I wanted to do. But as Queen, I got to participate in so many events with young children, and they were always my favorites. I learned that kids will flock to a lady wearing a crown on her head. There was one particular event that I enjoyed where I joined Santa to hand out some apples on the Strasburg Railroad. I didn't know that happened every year, but it does. What I noticed was that the kids who were scared to even make eye contact with Santa would gladly smile at me, and they loved me because they thought I was a princess. It was really precious, and these things made me realize how much I loved being an influence on the young lives. And I believe that children are worth investing in, and they need role models to help guide them along the way, like so many of these girls said they would like to be role models for children. So this tremendous opportunity helped me to learn a lot about myself and my community and so many other things. A few weeks ago, I was interviewed for an article in the Advertiser, and the interviewer asked me the question, why is the Fair Queen competition so important? I stopped and asked for a minute to think so that I didn't say anything stupid, and I came up with a good answer. I believe that the Fair Queen is supposed to be a person who represents the fair well. It really puts a face to the fair, meaning it's a person who exemplifies the characteristics of our community, characteristics like honesty, dedication, fellowship, service. It's what the fair is all about at its core. And I've learned something very special about our fair in particular. By being the queen, I had the experience of going to the state fair competition and meeting about 40 other queens proudly representing their fairs. And don't get me wrong, they all sounded like really fabulous places. But I believe that ours is a little different. We have something unique. A lot of times people don't come to our fair for rides or concerts or fancy attractions. People come because of the sense of community that all of these girls were talking about. They come because they feel that when they're here. It's something really amazing. By valuing these characteristics, we've created an atmosphere incomparable to any other place. And the Queen is just one of the many people who gets the opportunity to reach out to people and tell them about it. So, one of you girls here will get that privilege. The other 10 of you, unfortunately, will not. But I want to speak to all of you right now and say that whether you have a crown on your head or not, you're all leaders. The amount of courage you need just to stand up on this stage right now is truly amazing. I've realized a lot of things this year, but one other thing in particular that I realized is after I did meet those 40 incredible fair girls at the state fair competition, I learned that women are extremely tough and amazing individuals. One of those women is actually your judge tonight. Brittany was the runner-up PA State Fair Queen, as you've been told, and this girl is amazing. She's one of the most genuinely kind and sincere individuals I've met, and one of the many at the competition who boldly stood up and spoke their opinion and showed unmatched courage throughout the week. It really isn't easy. Seriously, I would love to see any one of your escorts stand up and answer a pop question about what picture they would take and post on Facebook to represent the fair. Because it's so hard is why when I go to college and I try to explain to people what being a fair queen means and they say, oh, it's like a beauty pageant then, I get so angry. You know, it's really not. So please, all of you, walk away from this experience knowing that you are strong and influential. If you have the courage to do this, you can stand up and tell people what you believe is important, and you can make a difference in your community and wherever you go. So now I'm saying goodbye to a great year of being queen. This opportunity has helped me grow, and I've definitely become a better person because of it. I would like to thank everyone here for supporting this event and keeping the fair going for 91 years. And I would like to thank everyone who has supported me this past year. Thank you, Mrs. Shockey, for helping out with these girls and making sure the competition always runs smoothly. Thank you, Anita, for always keeping me where I'm supposed to be, because I'm not always too good at doing that. Thank you to my family for being at all the events with me and helping me through the stressful times. am very excited to see who the judges pick as the next queen. I can confidently say that any one of you would make a great one.